Hi, my name's Jarrett Durant, and I'm one of the BCBAs at Ascend. If you're watching this training, you'll be working with SamGup. I've put together this quick video to help you feel comfortable running our current behavior reduction and skill acquisition goals. If you still have questions following this video, though, please reach out, and remember there's no stupid questions, so please ask. It's my job to make sure you feel prepared and confident to run your session and programming with your client, so I'm here to help. So I requested a strong RBT since things like responding to challenging behavior appropriately, prompting hierarchies, training school staff and parents, and building communication skills are crucial to this case, so the team decided that a new BT wasn't exactly the best fit. It's a really great family to work with, and both the parents and school staff are willing to learn, which is awesome. So since you're a senior RBT, we're going to jump right to skills that are specific to Sam. But if there are any skill areas that you want to develop further or sharpen, just let me know, and we can set up opportunities for that. They did let me know that you have some experience, but you're apprehensive of working with PECs, so we'll dive into a quick overview of that and then some specifics about Sam. I've included a handout with basic information about the family. Once you finish reading it, make sure to shred the document as it has private information on it. You'll have access to a secure online copy as well. Along with client info, I've also included some common phrases in Hindi. Sam's parents are bilingual, but they have extended family that stay with them every other year who are not, so these may be handy to have on hand, and I'm sure Marley and Tom would be happy to help you with pronunciation. To reduce the likelihood of challenging behavior, we're teaching Sam to appropriately man for assistance or temporary escape from aversive tasks or people. The hypothesized function for Sam right now with his aggression and elopement is to escape aversive tasks or situations. It'll be important to watch for any precursors that indicate he might engage in elopement or aggression and prompt his method of functional communication by asking what he wants and prompting his PEC's use. It's always a good habit to not give attention or use reprimands during these behaviors and instead try to focus on the behavior we want to see, which would be then in this case prompting appropriate communication. So in your client bag, you'll find laminated cards. These include the new PECs targets and your tacting stimuli. For behavior reduction, we have I need a break, I need help, and I need space. And then for man to M, we have swing, jump, and tickles. These will be added to Sam's PECs binders as there are two, one at school and one at home. Also in the bag are stimuli for TACT 1M, and all those we could be using these as PECs in the future. We're currently just using them to try and work on Sam's speech approximations. Because although he's currently non-vocal, according to his assessment, he is working on making speech approximations for desired items. The three stimuli included are a picture of mom, of dad, and of their pool. So for some reference, I myself have never seen PECs progress through all the phases. In my experience, clients either changed communication systems, something like a AAC, which is more high tech, or they've stopped receiving services, like maybe they started full-time school. So do not feel like you need to be an expert on all the phases right now. We'll focus on one or two phases at a time so we're ready for what we're working on and then what's coming next. The phases are all broke up into different steps and goals, so they do take some time to teach. So the phases are as follows: teaching the exchange, distance and persistence, discriminating between pictures, sentence structure and adjectives, answering questions, and then commentary. According to Sam's intake information, he uses PECs to man for about 20 different items across at least two people settings and different examples. It did not state specifically what phase of PECs that Sam is currently in, but we will go ahead and assume that it's going to likely be somewhere in stage 1 or 2, and then we'll plan on probing his skills to determine exactly where we're at. Regardless of being in a specific phase, when teaching a new card, you do kind of have to take a few steps back to gain some momentum and ensure that the client actually contacts the reinforcement while teaching the value of the card. So next we'll go into the procedure for how to use these materials with Sam. With Man 2M and the new FCT PECs, we'll first be probing the baseline level that Sam can participate in. If he shows no success to the new cards, we'll simply start with a full physical prompt to tap the card on the notebook, of course, to man for the reinforcer escape. But if he does show that he can pick up the card and reach and hand it to us, then we'll start there. Whatever prompt ends up being necessary, we're going to break down target by target and move down the prompting hierarchy towards independence. And since they're already working on a coax and the family stressed that improving his communication is important to them, we're working on presenting preferred items with full verbal and emphasized phonemic prompts. So for something like mom, that would look like, who's this? And then showing the picture of mom, mom, m, m, m. Or for pool, like, what is this? Pool. Something important to keep in mind also, along with all these programs, that a lot of RBTs struggle with is error corrections. So really quick, let's just say you're running one of these programs and Sam throws the stimuli. A lot of times RBTs will just provide a prompt to get the correct response and just move on and then give the tickle. What you should do is grab the stimuli, present your prompt to complete the task, then run distractor trials, which are high probability demands that something the client something that the client has already mastered. So this could be something simple like do this, or sticking your hand out for a high five, or even just gaining their eye contact. Following these trials, you would then represent your SD, what do you want, and immediately provide your prompt to end on a successful trial rather than further errors. So this is important so the client doesn't learn that just throwing the card, they can still end up getting to the correct response, that they do have to take those steps to get there without that. So obviously this is a short video. If you have a preferred method of feedback, or you know you're a visual or auditory learner, let me know. I know I personally really learn something the best if I do it for myself rather than watch somebody else do it. Just like we cater our interventions to the individual, I want to cater my supervision style directly to what's best for you. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you at session tomorrow morning. Bye.